Some really fun gift-giving ideas, from wine bags to even making your own jam, perhaps maybe even making dog cookies, all from scratch. And you can even do bars of soap. So I want to show you everything that I did. And this video is sponsored by Cricut. The Cricut Maker 3 is a great way to add those personal touches to all your gift-giving ideas for any occasions. And they have an amazing app. The Cricut Design app is really easy to follow. Cricut requires no design experience. Learn as you go. Cricut makes smart cutting machines that work with an easy-to-use app, the Cricut Design Space, to help you design, personalize almost anything, from custom cards, unique apparel, everyday items, and so much more. Using a Cricut machine is not complicated. It's affordable and worth the investment. The Cricut Design Space is a free software that is super easy to learn. Cricut materials are all high quality and designed to cut perfectly with all Cricut machines, including the Cricut Joy, which is a little smaller than the Cricut Maker 3. All the Cricut products are designed for everybody's budget in mind. For the holiday season, I really wanted to make wine bags. So I got some canvas bags from Amazon, and everything that I describe in this video will be in the description box below. So with my Cricut, I'm going to be using the Cricut Everyday Iron-On, and this is going to allow me to have that precision cut with this material, so this way I can iron it on to the canvas wine bag. So I used my connecting plug to the Cricut Maker 3, to the app for the Cricut Design Space, picked out what I want, push start, and it walked me through everything I needed to do, and here's my final product. What's really nice is it shows you step by step what you need to do. So now that I've peeled back all of the material and I have my font exactly where I wanted, I'm just going around and peeling back the added details. Now that everything is ready and it's completely peeled back, I have the actual design that's going to go onto the bag, and I'll show you how I applied this to the canvas bag. So I want to show you a couple of tricks in which you can use in order to iron this on. Now, because I already have a Cricut iron-on, I'm just demonstrating with that tool. But if you don't have one, you can use a regular iron. So what I'm going to do is flatten out the bag, make sure there's no wrinkles to this. Then I'm going to place my font with the Everyday Iron-On, parchment paper on top, and then apply my heat. So you'll want to go for around that 325 to 350 heat. Leave it on for anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds. And then slowly you're just going to want to peel it back and make sure that everything has stuck properly, and let it cool down. I really appreciate the Cricut Design Space for just taking up some of these gift ideas just to a different level at a professional look. And I think that these wine bags really turned out great. A fantastic way to make your own gifts is to make your own jelly. So I'm going to make a raspberry jam. I'm going to use some fine sugar, citro, and frozen raspberries, and I'm going to mix this all into a bowl and crush it really well. I'll have this entire recipe also in the description box below. Now that I've crushed all of the raspberries and they've come to room temperature since they were frozen, I'm going to pour in the amount of actual sugar I'm going to need, and I'm going to have my stove on a low setting, put everything into the pot and keep stirring it and let it come to a boil, but keep stirring so everything is well melted together. This is a fast, very inexpensive, great way to make bulk gifts. And it can be for any occasion, not just Christmas. So if you have a staff or a party that you're coming to and you want to bring something, the small jars of homemade jam is a perfect way to add gifts and gift ideas. So I cleaned and sterilized all the jars, and now I'm going to put the jam in, and it's going to be slightly warm, so I'll let them sit and cool first before I put the lids on. You could add any gift-giving embellishments to your jars. I'm going to use the jute twine, and I also decided to use my Cricut Maker 3 to make professional stickers for the top, indicating that it's homemade jam. What I love about using my Cricut Maker 3 is I can add these really, really beautiful professional embellishments to my gift giving. I decided to get really personalized with the gift tags and what I wanted to write, and the Cricut Design Space gave me so many fantastic options for my gift giving this year. But with 1 hour worth of time, I was able to make 24 jars of pure raspberry jam, and I actually tried it out for myself, and I was really pleasantly surprised how fantastic it tasted. So this is going to be great for the upcoming Christmas season. The other thing I really like about the Cricut Maker 3 is if you ever wanted to even have a small little side business because you actually have something that you're really good at and passionate about and you want to make things a little bit more professional, I love how easy it is to use the Cricut Maker. It will walk you through everything you need to use, and it will tell you exactly what materials you're going to need to do, and it cuts everything to absolute precision. So this is why I decided to add it into my holidays for all of my gift tags, as well as making Christmas cards a little bit more personalized this year. It even walks you through how long it's going to need, what it's actually doing, and even right down to the end of the cut. And all you're doing is putting it onto your Cricut pad, and it will come back out when it's done, and even on the app will show you when it's complete. It really becomes endless when it comes to table setting cards or birthday cards of any kind. And again, if you have something in particular that you want to do as a niche or a side business, the Cricut Design Space is really going to elevate that to a whole different level, including what you want to package and making personalized cards. So I really wanted to demonstrate just how easy it is to use the Cricut Maker 3. I love this machine. It's really helped me out with a lot of things, especially when it comes to gift giving. I'm using the Cricut cardstock, and it's a holiday sampler pack, and again, all of this stuff will be in the description box below with affiliate links. The Cricut glitter cardstock is a really fun element, and when you put the cardstocks into layers, you can really make some fun, different occasion for whether it's Christmas, birthday, or any occasion. It's really fun to put this all together in the format and design that you like. And the best part about it all is it really does everything for you. So no matter the holiday or occasion, you can pick any color scheme and design that suits your personal touches. But the precision of cut that the machine is giving you is incredible. It really does look very, very professional, and I love the fact that I can personally pick from colors to fonts, and again, it could be for any occasion. Another fantastic idea for gift giving is for all of those friends and family that have dogs. We have 3 dogs, and we thought it would be a lot of fun to make gifts in making our own homemade dog treats. So we used whole wheat flour, wheat germ, and a little bit of cinnamon. I'll have the full recipe and everything that we used in the description box below. But what's really fantastic is it's all natural, wholesome, and it's really inexpensive. Even add a little touch of peanut butter. All natural, of course. One last ingredient will be the egg. Once that goes in, I'm going to mix everything really well. I'm going to preheat the oven at 350, and the bake time is going to be for 20 minutes. I'll have these tray molds in my description box below, but these are not only perfect for gift giving ideas, but this is perfect if you have a pet of your own and you want to make your own natural dog treats. I'm actually going to be using a cellophane wrap bag that I got from the dollar store, and I'll be using my Cricut tags that I made for Christmas, so this way I can give to the friends that all have pets natural dog treats for Christmas as well. I love the soap making kit, and I've made a couple of videos with this. You can make so many really fun designs with creating your own soap, and you can cut and give it a precision, bag them, they make perfect gifts. So I'm going to use the Melt and Pour crystal based soap. I'm also going to be adding in a little bit of almond. This will have the perfect little scent of almond into the soap. I'm also going to be adding in some color to the bottom base of the soap. And I think I'm going to go with a green theme, since this will mostly be for Christmas gifts this year. Everything you need is in this kit, and I actually purchased this kit from Michael's Crafts, and I think Hobby Lobby also carries them as well. So what I'm going to do is create a two-toned effect. So I'm going to make it white on top with the solid soap, and then I'm going to use the crystal clear soap to dye. And I'm just using a food coloring actually, and I'm going to use a blue and I'm going to use a yellow and mix them together just for a little pinch of green, and that's all you're going to need for the actual crystal base. So little dye is needed to get the full color. The soap bases, both the clear and the white that I have, I also purchased at Michael's Crafts. You can purchase them on Amazon, and you can get different bulk sizes depending how much soap you want to make for gifts, or even just for yourself. So I'm doing the crystal clear soap first, and this one I'm going to add in just a teaspoon of the almond, and again just for a little fragrance but nothing too strong. I'll put it right into the soap while it's on the stove melting. I love the mold box that it comes with, so you can make any size. So I'm going to make tall ones, but you can make them even a little bit shorter. I'll add in that little bit of food coloring, then I'm going to pour it into the mold box. Once everything is set, just give it a few minutes to let the air bubbles kind of simmer down a little bit. Then I'm going to use a little bit of alcohol into a spray bottle and just spray the top, and that will remove the rest of the air bubbles. Once everything is set, you put your lid in, put it in the fridge overnight. Once the green dyed soap was completely formed into the fridge, I left it overnight. I just poured a small layer on top of the white soap and let that sit in overnight. So this takes a couple of days to make, but you do get quite a bit of soap. And that's also what's going to give that two-layered effect. So let the base dry in the fridge overnight, then pour the white on top, let that settle overnight, and they'll be blocked together. There's a few different edge cutters that you can use, so I'm just going to use this one that's going to give it a little bit of a jagged side on both sides of the bars of soap. But I thought this would be perfect for another gift-giving idea for the holiday season. But again, you could use this for any gift-giving ideas. I'll add my Cricut Maker 3 tags, and I've got some holiday stocking stuffers. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you soon. Until then, take care.